In Santa Clarita, California, on the helmets of a Pop Warner football team is the thin blue line flag. The thin blue line came to prominence in response to the Black Lives Matter movement gaining steam in the summer of 2020. This flag also has the rallying cry of Blue Lives Matter. The video was taken by Amanda Patario-Telford on Facebook. As we know, the thin blue line flag has become a symbol co-opted by the former president, who did not swiftly send the National Guard in to protect officers when his supporters stormed the Capitol and tried overthrowing democracy. Supporters of the Confederacy, who believe in enslaving black people. White supremacist groups have also co-opted the flag, including in Charlottesville 2017, where a woman lost her life. The thin blue line has come under scrutiny in recent years, with many critics pointing to the inactions of police officers in Texas, the death of George Floyd, the brutalization of Second Lieutenant Caron Nazario, and countless more examples. In the first video, Santa Clarita, California has come to a breaking point with the thin blue line flag. The superintendent recently said the Saugus High School football team can no longer use the thin blue line flag at games in its pregame ceremonies, echoing a decision made by the team's coach. And wouldn't you know it, the reactions online? Not positive. One person named Amy Credo called it cancel culture. Frank Emerson said, "You can no longer support your local police for fear of offending the woke," adding, "We have a few random individuals who were offended by the flag, so the woke wins again."
Blue's not a race. I mean, it's the furthest thing from it.
Meanwhile, the school's principal reportedly met with the football coach, Jason Bourne, who said he was not even fully aware of the banners in question, although he noted that the team had never held a vote regarding any flag. Superintendent of the William S. Hart Union High School District, Mike Kuhlman, told the LA Times it occurred to Coach Bourne that it's possible that some players on the team might not be entirely enthusiastic about a symbol that is being used to represent the entire team. Coach decided to discontinue the use of the flag in deference to his commitment to inclusivity, kindness, and respect. The school would run onto the field during the pregame ceremonies with the flag. That practice has now been discontinued. In response, an event created by user Jessica Suarez is advocating for patrons to attend the football game with their thin blue line flags. Also in Santa Clarita.
Yo, Dorsey Jones, what's up, man? How dare you show your face?
Kill a cop. There's the guy that killed that little girl. You killed a 14-year-old. You killed a 14-year-old.
You're
a murderer! You're a murderer! You're a murderer! Kill a cop! Kill a cop!
William Dorsey Jones Jr., who unalived a 14-year-old who was hiding behind a wall. She died in her mother's arms. Dorsey Jr., meanwhile, is on the coaching staff at Valencia High School.
Newly released body camera video shows the tense moments as a Los Angeles police officer opened fire in a department store last week, killing a 14-year-old girl behind a wall.
Former mayoral candidate and activist/organizer Gina Viola wrote on Twitter, "Thousands of LAPD officers live in Santa Clarita. They take our taxpayer-funded salary and move out to their white supremacist enclaves in Valencia and Stevenson Ranch. No surprise these parents are upset about the flag. Many of them are cops themselves." This also would not be the first time that the thin blue line and sports have intersected. In the ECHL, the Allen Americans honored police while local law enforcement did the following.
The in-custody death last month of 26-year-old Marvin Scott III in Collin County, Texas. After being restrained at the county jail, including the use of pepper spray and being placed in what's called a spit hood following a misdemeanor marijuana arrest. 7 officers were fired on Thursday in connection with Scott's death, and an 8th under investigation has resigned.
Now, for the record, there have been various professional teams as well. The Chicago Blackhawks, at one point in their team's history, fairly recently, had a giveaway through a certain promotion that if you bought a ticket you would then have a thin blue line hat. The San Francisco Giants had Law Enforcement Appreciation Night. The Nashville Predators had Law Enforcement Appreciation Night. Many teams have. As the journalist and author Howard Bryant would write, the incessant genuflecting to police through Law Enforcement Appreciation Nights may still resonate to a segment of the fan base, and perhaps that segment is a sizable one, but it also resembles an authoritarian sideshow that collides with a country that now considers kneeling an acceptable gesture of protest. Still, some, not all, but some parents remain dismayed. For some people to say the flag is divisive shows their ignorance, because these are our heroes that come in while everybody runs away, said parent Christine Ruiz. A retort many would point to is Uvalde for Christine Ruiz. I think people should keep an open mind, because at the end of the day, when you call 911, who's going to come and help you, said parent Priscilla Garcia. While it's understandable to hear this type of rhetoric, it's actually completely untrue per our very own Supreme Court. They ruled in June 2005 that the police did not have a constitutional duty to protect a person from harm. In fact, over 50 years of crime data shows only 2% of crimes end in conviction. Police don't stop crime that has occurred, nor do they prevent it from happening.